Hey, what's up guys, and welcome back to another video. So today I wanted to go over the Super Awakening system a little bit since we actually have it in the game. I've been messing around with it just a little bit, and I kind of wanted to just see a couple of things for myself. So if we go over to Lost Vein really quick, you can see I have him at 1 out of 4 on his Super Awakening, where we can work on level 2. I've actually got Go Through to level 2, I've got Derriere to level 3, and then I've got I went ahead and fully awakened Demon Meliodas, which is really interesting because I guess it's not as bad as I was thinking it was going to be, but the thing here is that my Derriere is only 3/6 with her ultimate level. So I want to see how much of a difference it's going to make having that extra ultimate level, because also my LV is only 2/6. So if I gave him these Super Awakening coins, which they give you 75 total, and I want to make sure that, like, you can see it's 225 on Escanor because he's not even Super Awakened at all to level 1. It's 225 to get to level 2. It's 450 to get to level 3, and then I haven't unlocked this one yet, but I should. We'll just throw some gold coins. It's 225 extra just to unlock the ability to go towards the next ult level if you don't actually have that. So that's actually really interesting. And then obviously to get to level 4, it is 675, which is quite a bit considering these give 75 a piece. That's kind of hefty. I want to see do regular coins. Okay, so regular ultimate coins give you quite a bit more, but obviously depending on the character, you may not have them maxed out, whatever the case may be. I do have this Slater maxed out. I have this Jericho maxed out. Other than that, I don't know if there's really anybody. This blue Nunchuck Bond is maxed out. So those 3 coins right there alone can actually get me to the mark. And I mean, I'm going to go ahead and do this because I don't mind spending those coins. But the big thing is that you're going to want to try to get Super Awakening coins, and the way that you're going to do that, your main source is going to be from Tower of Trials. So I was looking at it just a minute ago, and Tower of Trials is, added to the game. The big thing here is that it only resets once a month. So that means that you're going to have to try to do this throughout the month. Every 5th level is going to give you 7 Super Awakening coins, which is actually a pretty decent amount of them. But at the same time, like, you have to think, like, you have to have a decent team that will actually get you to these top levels, so that way you can keep getting the Super Awakening coins. And you have to you're only going to be able to do this once a month. So I don't know if that is particularly going to be enough for a lot of players, but at the same time, there's other ways of getting them. I mean, currently right now, because they just added it to the game, there's a payback event that gives you 2. There's an exchange shop that actually gives you 5, if I'm not mistaken. I think you could have gotten 5 out of this. I've already used some of those on Demon Melee. Obviously, there's just different ways of getting some of them, but your main way is going to be through Tower of Trials. Another thing to note is that I think on the JP server, they have a newer, like, reward system for Guild Boss, where you get a couple of Super Awakening coins from doing Guild Boss. I don't think we have that system in the place yet, because I've already done most of my rewards and stuff like that for this week, and it did not look like it changed any from the previous, which then again, the Guild Boss starts a day earlier than the patch does, which I think is really dumb. Well, actually, it starts 2 days before the patch does. So I'm assuming, hopefully, next week we will get or I guess it would be this coming up Sunday, whenever the Guild Boss resets, we will hopefully get the revised version of that, and we'll be able to get Super Awakening coins from the Guild Boss. I kind of understand why we didn't have it already, just because why would they put it in the game if the actual system is not in place yet? But yeah, we really do need that, because just getting those extra couple of coins per week is going to be really nice. And any other way that we can get them besides having to worry about this once a month sort of game mode is going to be a big plus. Obviously, a lot of people really don't like the Super Awakening system. I completely understand. It is a valid criticism. It's just extra work that you have to put into characters that you already have maxed out. Like, all of these characters that I have are just it's gonna be so much more work to, like, get them up to their max potential now. And just, I don't know, it's kind of a hassle. Like, I completely understand any sort of criticism behind it, but it's just necessary. It's in the game at this point. Like, I knew it was coming. A lot of people knew it was coming. A lot of people were really dreading it. I don't think it's quite as bad as everybody was kind of, you know, making it out to be, but it is still, you know, it is a hassle. I get it. So I don't know. I just wanted to go over sort of like the different values and everything. I guess let's look at LV really quick. So he's only at a 2.6 ult. So if I put these 2 coins in, and then we can just fill out the rest of them in gold coins. I'm actually kind of glad that we have something to use gold coins on now, because I've had a ton of them, and I just really didn't know what was going to be useful to use them on, because a lot of the stuff in the gold coin shop really isn't worth getting. Wow. That's a really cool animation, though. I feel like people take that animation for granted. But yeah, there's not a whole lot of stuff in the gold coin shop that I really think is worth buying, so having something to spin these gold coins on is kind of nice, because you get a ton of gold coins just from summoning and stuff like that anyway. But yeah, I recommend not using silver coins. Silver coins are going to be much better suited using them on stamina potions and stuff like that, so I wouldn't worry too much about that. Other than that, I really don't have a whole lot of other characters that I'm willing to spend actual coins on. Like, those 2 characters I'm fine with, because Hauser's maxed out and I don't use Red Gil. But yeah, just the fact that you have to spend a little bit of extra resource right there. Like, it would cost 1 extra platinum coin to just go ahead and unlock that bar, but obviously I've got extra gold coins and stuff like that. So it really just depends on, I guess, how wealthy you are with your coins. If you've been spending a lot of coins in the coin shop and stuff like that, you may not be super prepared for this. But I think with them having it so far in advance on JP and people really understanding, like, this is something that you kind of needed to save up for. Obviously newer players and stuff like that aren't going to understand that you like, they didn't have nearly as much time to save up for it. But I don't know, the system isn't bad. Like, I fought a Lost Vein in PvP earlier, and the fact that his crit resistance goes up with Super Awakening, I literally hit him with so many different cards. Like, I hit him with Goddess Elizabeth's attack card, which hits multiple times. I hit him with King's attack card, which hits multiple times with 1 card, and I did not crit LV 1 single time during the game, and it felt fantastic. The fact that he didn't rank up a whole lot of cards and like turn them on me and absolutely kill me with them was awesome. I think that, you know, this is a really good way for them to, like, sort of, you know, buff or nerf certain characters in the game already. But I don't know. Obviously, you know, you got to pour a lot of resources into it. That's pretty much it, though. Thank you guys so much for watching. Feel free to subscribe for more content in the future, and I will see you guys in the next video.